Even though allowing those two to get away would also affect our guild's reputation, it's the better alternative in comparison, Mingzun mused. That's true. It was too late to employ any other course of action anyway, so this was our only choice, Fei Yun replied in a respectful manner. Alright, that brings this matter to a conclusion. Keep the bounty for those two, but it'll just be for show. I'm sure everyone will forget about this incident in a few years. Let's go back. The auction may have concluded, but there are still some things that must be taken care of, Mingzun said before departing, followed closely by Fei Yun. Han Li was naturally unaware that the Nightmare Dragon blood heist had actually been partially orchestrated by the Helian Trade Guild. Even if he did hear about it, he wouldn't have thought much of it anyway. The white light around him faded, and he quickly recovered from the rush of teleportation dizziness, but upon which he immediately identified that he had arrived in another giant formation. There was a spacious area around the giant formation that was paved with bluestone, and only a man and a woman were situated in the area. The man had a round face and appeared to be around 30 years of age, and he cupped his fist in a salute with a benevolent smile on his face. Welcome, seniors and fellow Taoists, to the Blood Sky continent. My name is Fong Jin and I'm the supervisor of the Helian Trade Guild here. If anyone has any questions, feel free to direct them toward me, and I'll be sure to answer them to the best of my abilities. In contrast, the young woman beside him was much more cold and forbidding, and she was appraising everyone in the formation in silence. These two both at the body integration stage, so most of the people in the teleportation formation hurriedly returned their salute, and one of them immediately asked, Fellow Taoist Fong, do you have a map of the nearby area with annotations of the powers that we need to look out for? Of course. Those who require such a map can receive a copy from me, Fong Jin immediately replied before sweeping a sleeve through the air, releasing several tens of jade slips of different colors. Everyone was quite pleased to see this, and they each took a jade slip for themselves. Some of the more eager individuals only briefly inspected their jade slips before quickly departing, while the others also left after asking some questions, including the 4 Grand Ascension stage beings and their entourages. Thus, Han Li was the only Grand Ascension stage being left near the formation, and he was joined by several foreign beings who seemed to be from the same group. The group of beings were currently discussing something quietly among themselves. Let's go. After briefly inspecting the contents of the jade slip, Han Li also prepared to depart. Of course, he hadn't taken a jade slip in person. It was Patriarch Huasher who had collected jade slips for everyone in the group. The Blood Soul and the others naturally didn't offer any objections, yet just as they were about to depart, the woman suddenly called out, Please wait, fellow Taoist Han. I was sent here with the sole purpose of welcoming you, and I hope you can come with me. The woman's voice was surprisingly sweet and pleasant to the ears. You were sent here to welcome me? By who? Someone from your Helian Trade Guild? Han Li was quite surprised to hear this.